We will now work on Spring 2012 Test 1, number 9 and 10 and 11 and maybe 12. Okay, let's see. Number 9, translate and simplify 3/8 of the difference between twice a number and 4. 3/8 of means 3/8 of the difference, which means I need to use parentheses with a subtraction inside. The difference between twice a number and 4. Okay, now that's the translation. 3/8 of the difference between twice a number and 4. I will do next to simplify. I will distribute the 3/8 with 2x and 3/8 and 4. This will be 3/4x minus 3/2. Number 10. Compute according to the order of operations. We have grouping symbols here. This guy and this guy. We need to subtract first. This will be parentheses -6 squared. Don't forget to use the parentheses though. If you forget the parentheses, then in the next step you should just square the 6, right? But in this expression here, we are squaring the difference of 35 and 41 divided by 6 times -2 minus 4 times -4 squared. Now, if you follow the order operations, you will see another problem. You will see that after we square this, then we will divide and then we will multiply. In other words, it is illegal, it is not correct for you to multiply 6 by -2 right over here. Okay, the operation between this 6 and -2 is multiplication. The operation between this and 6 here is division. Because they are next to each other, then later on you will need to do it from left to right. Okay, this is then I will go on with the exponent. This one and this one give me 36 divided by 6 times -2 minus 4 times 16. And then division, multiplication, they're the same rank, so we're supposed to divide first. Okay, now 4 times 16 are the same rank with the division, and you have lower rank in between, so I will do this also at the same time. And now have 6 times -2 minus 4 times 16 is 64. This is -12 minus 64 equals to -76. Okay, number 11. We will see here we need to do distribution, right? We distribute this -5 1/3 to this group here and distribute the 3/5 to this group here. But when I do distribution involving mixed number, I will first need to convert them into improper fraction. So what you see here, I convert both of them, all of them actually, whatever the mixed number, into the improper fraction first. Okay, there's a 3 here. This is not a name. And then I will distribute the -16 to this group. This will give me -4x minus 8. In case you wonder how I got it, let me do it on a scratch paper. You see that -16/3 times 3/4 That's how I get -4. Okay, so if you can't do it mentally, don't just stare at that. Write it down. That's what a scratch paper for. That's how I get -8. Okay, now you should do the same to the second part here. I will show you what we get then. This is -9, this is 4, so that's -99 over 20 plus 18x. Now this will give me 14x minus 8 minus 4, 19 over 20. There's 14x. Combine my terms here. The same sign, I keep the sign. I add the numbers. 8 plus 4 is 12. 19 over 20. Okay, that's for number 11. Number 12, I will substitute. I will evaluate this expression given that the a and the b and the c are those fractions. What I will do first, I will replace each variable there with the corresponding value. Remember, when you replace a variable by a negative number, you should use a parenthesis. And actually in this case also, if I don't use parentheses here, you may see that as a mixed number maybe, to avoid that misunderstanding, I use parentheses also there. Then from here I follow order operations. This is 4 over 25 minus 4 and then I do the multiplication from left to right. I will multiply, cross cancel first. Now I get 4 over 25 plus 5 over 6. Now notice that to add these two fractions I need to have LCD, and because 25 and 6 has no common factor, then the LCD must be the product. Okay, and then I adjust the numerator. That gives me 149 over 150. Okay, now this is for Spring 2012, Test 1, number 9, 10, 11, and 12.